What's up, people? My name is Xavier and welcome to my channel. I'm trying something new. Usually I'm just posting the projects that I've completed, but I figured I could offer more to the community. For those 500 plus subscribers that have been here, thank you, because without you, I probably wouldn't have done this. For the new subscribers or potentials, here's how we can solve it. A simple game of rock, paper, scissors. If I beat you, you subscribe. If you beat me, let me know you beat me. Now here's the rules. It's rock, paper, scissors, says shoot. I don't know about just that straight shoot stuff. That's crazy talk to me. You ready? I don't lose. Rock, paper, scissors, says shoot. If I beat you, subscribe. So going forward, I just want to add new stuff to this channel. I haven't done this before, so it's a new adventure. I figured why not? For this video, I want to do a breakdown. I shot a Halloween fan film and figured I could do a lighter breakdown for you guys. This story takes place after the recent trilogy, so it technically takes place after Halloween ends. I'm gonna show you the trailer and then get right into the video. Thank you again. I hope you enjoy, and I hope to see you back. Peace.
In 1978, he was introduced to the world.
Blank, pale, emotionless face.
40 years later, he was brought back to continue his reign of terror.
I've been following your case for years and still know very little about you.
Now the town has changed. The people have changed.
After Micheal Myers' escape, he wore the mask every time he killed someone.
But Micheal Myers will again reshape the face of horror.
What's up, people? I hope you guys enjoyed that teaser. I really enjoyed making it. As I mentioned, the title of the project is Halloween Collection of Evil and is directed by my good friend Chris Abaya. Now, let's get into this lighting breakdown. We have this exterior shot. I did not light it. I'm simply showing it, one, because it's cool. I just want to say thank you to the lovely lady that let us use it. She's an elderly woman who does this by herself. She puts it up and puts it down, doesn't want nobody to help her. It was something that her and her late husband used to do. Unfortunately, he passed away, but she continues on. So if she ever sees this, just want to say thank you, and I hope she's having a good holiday. Now jump into the actual scene. We have this one. This is the doorway scene. This is our Micheal. We try to pay homage to the first one with the sheet, the glasses, and the holes. You know, I love it. You know, it's kind of creepy, whether it's a Micheal film or a regular film, right? For the lighting, it was very simple. Had one light out here. It was a Felix Q5. That is it. At 2700 Kelvin to emulate that sodium vapor, backlighting him. And fortunately, this was the director's house and he had porch lights. And the way we got Micheal exposed up front was this light was bouncing off of this. And that was it. Now, in the actual footage or the film, where when it's not color graded, Micheal was completely yellowed, right? He looked more like this. I didn't like it, so I did a little color correction to take it out and make it a little more cleaner. Simple one light, 15 feet back, backlighting him. We had a porch light, top lighting him, and then the bounce from the door. Now we get inside. These two shots, right, back to back, but it's the same light in the back, just backlighting him. You can see it through these windows, right? Doors closed, that light's just punching through the windows, just giving them this nice backlight, right? You see this nice edge light, beautiful lighting because of this, these windows here. Just one light doing it all. Now, the way I was able to get this, right, these little highlights, because I have this 8-foot umbrella, bam, right here. 8-foot umbrella connected to an Aperture Amaran 300C. I got this from another Instagram YouTuber. I'll put his link or his page down in the description. But I had this. This was my fill light pretty much all night. We're shooting it in this hallway, so all I did was turn it. Turn the light to face down. I kept it at like a 1%. Also, just to mention, the actress does have an actual bag over her head. There is no hole here, obviously, because she's taking in all the air, but it was controlled. She had full control of it the whole time. You can see a little gap here. She's the one applying the pressure so that it covers her face, and she's the one that can release the pressure so that she can get some air in We made sure she was comfortable. She agreed she was comfortable, and we did it as many times as she was comfortable with. Just a disclaimer. But back to the lighting. You see this beautiful edge light. Again, one light, simple. Now the real challenge of the shoot was this scene, and it was challenging mainly because of this light. Now this light is the same light that I used outside for this shot, which is the Felix Q5. And the reason it's the same one, and I don't mean same one as in same brand, like it's the actual light, like I had to move it outside. And the reason I use it was because this light can go to 10,000 Kelvin. And I wanted that real blue moonlight, right? That's what we're going for, moonlight. The reason this was difficult was because I only had one of these. And because I only had one, when I got these angles, I had to swing it. Which doesn't seem difficult enough, but it became difficult when the director wanted wider shots. Couldn't do it. Now, again, easy fix, just get them as singles. Right? Just make sure if the window's in, if we're keeping the window in here, the light has to hit this way. Right? If we go to her, the light has to hit this way. Seems simple, but you know, you're kind of boxed into this one angle, right? Like there's only so much you can get. Right? So how do you switch it up, right? So we do got a shot of these two. Right? We got the singles. But I can never get the shot of these two unless I block the window out. Which again is easier said than done. Just trying to switch it up, trying to spice it up, make it seem a little bit different, right? We got a single here. Same thing, the window's in, so the light's hidden. Actually going onto this frame, she's backlit right here. I had an Aperture MC on like a bookshelf. Just backlighting her there, so there's some separation from the background. These lights, right, is from the director's GVM panels. These were on to mimic TV because they are technically watching a TV, right? They came home from trick-or-treating. That's what they're doing. They're watching TV, and this girl is packing a gift for a boyfriend. So back here, so that's these lights. The GVMs, this is the MC, and this is the Felix Q5. This way, here, and then the GVMs are down here. Two of them, mimicking TV. Same thing with her, Q5, just hitting her. I also moved the Aperture MCs just to give just a little bit, nothing too crazy. And then the GVMs still exposing her too. For her, she mainly had that 8-foot on the 300C. Right, that's what's lighting her. But then I also moved those Aperture MCs. I had them on a chair, stacked, and a bounce board. This is a bounce board, and that's what giving the light here and here. Now my favorite lighting is this right here, which goes unnoticeable unless it's mentioned. This is a Forza 300. Right above with a snoot. Just on the whole time. Bam. Look at that. It was tucked in away here mainly though. And you can see the haze. Alright. And I love it for this. They don't know she has this. So when she brings the mask, right, that's what she's packing for her boyfriend. Is this, you know, Micheal Myers mask she got off of like the black market, right? The dark web, right? But I wanted something to like pop, make the mask pop when she put it. So it was on the whole time. You know, I didn't give no rhyme or reason to why this light was there. It's just, it's unnoticeable, like I said, unless you're looking for it. But it's mainly just for when she comes to drop it, it's already on. It doesn't have to be turned on. Look at that. Same light, nothing else. Just that Forza right above, hitting them. I love it. That is one of my favorite shots of this whole thing. Same light. See, here's a mistake, right? Before I get into the light, I missed that moon. All right, and I missed it because we shot this after this. So I had already moved the light over here. I made a mistake. Moved the light out here. Completely forgot to put it back when we got to this scene. All right, but again, if you're watching, hopefully you don't notice. But there should be moonlight. Anyways, here it's the same Snoop. If I would have kept it where it was, it would have been over his right side. But I moved it over his left side, so it could backlight it a little bit more, right? Just kind of hit that and put all this into shadow, some contrast. Again, this should be on, but hopefully when you're watching the film, you're not looking at this, right? You're looking at this moment. This is when, he pulls this sheet off and puts the mask on and becomes Micheal Myers, Pretty cool scene. Boom, right here. This is the mask. Love this shot. Same thing. All the lights for her scenes are in their place. The only difference is I took an MC and I bounced it off the table to fill in all this, so we can see the texture of the mask as she puts it on. Right, this is the Micheal mask, if you couldn't tell. That's it, just the MC right off the table, and then the return. Right, you can see the table right here. So camera was here, and then I had the MC. Boom. This is my setup. Ursa G2, Dzo Vespids 16. I got the 7-kit lens. For this 16 was for this shot. Everything else was 50. I believe this was a 35. Ursa G2, the Vespids, port keys monitor, Hollyland. This is that bookshelf I was mentioning. There's the MC. Just giving a little separation in the back so that she's separated right here. And that's about it. I mean, it was simple lighting breakdown. It was nothing too crazy. Like I said, the biggest difficulty I had was just this window. And maybe that's just more difficult for me just because, I kind of boxed myself in. And if I was able to have 2 lights, then I could have opened up different angles. Maybe I could have got all 3, right? The camera fully back here, or just them 2. Or just different angles of her, right? Maybe I could have got this way more or something. But again, director was cool with it. He liked it. He loved it, right? He didn't mind just seeing parts. He actually didn't want to see them at all, right? You don't see her here. She's there, but she's out of frame, right? But we see her here. Right, same thing here, right? We don't see her here. We see this, obviously, because she's handling the mask, but she's there. But he didn't like seeing it. So it worked out. Like I said, it was more of a me thing. I just kind of wish I didn't do that to myself. But either way, that's the lighting breakdown. I hope you learned something from it, or just thought it was cool. I thought it was cool. Again, it's always, I guess what was most difficult was, Micheal Myers is or Halloween itself is a franchise. So it's not like I could just make a lighting that's like completely right. Like I couldn't just light it purple and right, no pun intended, right? Purple and orange, but I couldn't just light the world different, right? It couldn't be a Blade Runner lighting. It had to fit, the Halloween franchise in a way, which is cool. It was a cool, task. All right, there it is. That is the lighting breakdown for Halloween Collection of Evil. Thank you again. I appreciate every single one of you guys that have watched this video. If you took something from it, cool. If there's something I could have did better, let me know. I'm always here to learn. As I mentioned, this is a new thing for me, so I appreciate you guys going on this journey with me. And if I beat you rock, paper, scissors, subscribe. That's it. That's the rules. Appreciate y'all. Peace.